Hello everyone, Lyle here from West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange, and today we have this collection right here to look through. Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Lyle and I own West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange here in Savannah, Tennessee. And I do a lot of videos of all of the cool collections that come into the store, a lot of unboxing videos, a lot of other coin related content. So if you love coins, make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video so you can stay up to date on all of the cool things that come into my very small coin shop. And on today's episode, I have this collection right here that came in the other day. It looks like it's mostly Morgan's. It looks like an older collection too. You can tell by this price tag right here on this 21 that it was $10 at one point. Can you imagine still being able to get Morgan's, at least extremely fine Morgan's, for $10? Good old days. All right, so what I'll do is I'll just start grabbing stuff out of it and we'll take a look. I'll grab this envelope first. I believe all of these were just 40% Kennedy halves. I ended up selling pretty much all of them, so I'm glad that more came in. And it looks like, yeah, they're all 40%ers, mostly 65 through 69. The 71 is a little bit harder to come by, because I don't think that one was made for circulation. I think that one was only available in like mint sets and things of that nature. But just giving it a quick look to make sure that there are no 64s in here, since the 64 Kennedy is the only Kennedy that has 90% silver in it. And also I got to make sure that there's no stragglers that get in here, because every now and then I'll be trying to sell some of these and there's like a 71 or something in there, and I'm like, how'd that get in there? I don't know. I'm usually really careful to make sure that everything that I put into the junk silver bins, or the 90% silver, is exactly what it is. But sometimes, I mean, you can't be 100% on all of that stuff. And I know. But these are all 40%ers. I'm gonna get these out of here. We'll look at some more interesting stuff. And I'll take a look at this thing right here, because it's the only one of its kind. We have a 1989 Silver Eagle. And I actually got something. Hold on. I had these guys come in yesterday, and they had a huge collection. I'm talking like it was big. It was probably one of the biggest collections I've had come into the store. Unfortunately, it was mostly like pennies. A tote of it was just like nothing but pennies. Newer pennies, shield pennies, all of those things. But it was just a lot of pennies all in like tubes. Somebody took the time to, like, you know, open rolls and take them out, or they were trying to put together an album, which, looking through the collection, I found that they did have an album. They had an album like this in there, and there was nothing but shiny cents, like kind of like what I'm trying to do with this one. Just fill it in with all uncirculated cents. So that's what they were doing, and I can tell that that's what they were doing, but they just had a lot of leftover pennies, cents, and so that collection, there was really nothing in there worthwhile. There might have been like 3 silver pieces. I saw this book, though, in that collection, and now as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, that's going to be your money ticket right there, guys. And then I opened it, and it is completely empty. So I was like, oh, okay, then never mind. Sorry, guys. Grandpa's collection is just a bunch of cents and nickels, and not much silver, but I was able to get this album, and I was like, cool, I might want to fill it up, or I might sell it, but this was the only thing they really wanted to sell, because I was like, well, there's really not much in there that's valuable, so I made them an offer, and they're going to think about it. But it was a big collection, but it was just a big collection of like little stuff that's going to be hard to get rid of, stuff that more than likely will just get rolled up and taken to the bank. But I thought that was cool. I just wanted to show you guys that. But who knows? I might sell it too if somebody from the auctions is interested. I might sell it. But yeah, here's a 1989 that is in this little container. I've had these containers before. I think I still have some in the display. So put that over there. And let's get this too, because this is something that's a little strange. I don't know what this is. It's a trail memorial. I don't think it's silver. Doesn't really have that silver look. It looks more like it's copper nickel maybe. Changing ponies. Relay station. But I thought this was cool that it was in there. I'm not sure what it is. I got to do some research on it to see if it's anything, but I think it's just copper nickel. It's just a random token. I get stuff like this all the time in collections that they're just have random tokens in there, random thing, car wash tokens. There's a lot of crazy stuff that's inside those things. Before we get to these Morgans and flips, we got some loose stuff here. Yeah, it seems to be all of the loose. So we got a 1923 peace dollar. Pretty worn, but still has okay detail. This one's really warm. It's worn. It's a 1926, it looks like. 1926 or maybe 36. Wait, did they have 36s? No, I think they stopped in 34. Possibly, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to keep all of these dates in your head. That's why we have references, reference books. The red book is something that I look at almost every day. But yeah, that's a pretty worn peace dollar. And then here's a worn 1890 Morgan. 1890 O, pretty common. So loose silver dollars. Let's take a look at this right here. This is it looks like it's a buffalo, silver buffalo, but it looks like an older silver buffalo. Like all of this stuff in here is older. It's all older stuff. You can tell these coin flips are old. So that's a nice looking silver buffalo. It's got that reddish tone to it that some silver gets over time. But it's a older silver buffalo, which looks pretty cool. Good detail. Definitely one that somebody might want out there. Next, oh, check this out. Next up, we have this. It's upside down, but it's a 1926S Mercury Dime. Not a, I wouldn't call it a key date per se. It is a better date, but it's nowhere near a 16D or anything like that. But it's a nice little date. Definitely a harder date to get. 1926S, I got one, and then just in this random collection. You never know what is going to come into the store. But I don't think I've had 26S's before. I might have. Like I said, it's not a very uncommon one. Not like the 16D, which I have had. But really nice, and it doesn't look too bad either. They say it's what? They called it a very good. I'd say it's about that. Maybe a good. Nah, it's a very good. But yeah, $6 at one point, guys. Not bad. Let's take a look at this thing too, because this is like a one-of-a-kind piece right here before we get to the rest of these. Because I think what's left in here, they're all Morgans that are left in there. So we'll stack those. But check this out. This is a peace dollar. Congratulations, Jackson, Tennessee. I go to Jackson quite often. But I don't know what this is. What is it? Like a paperweight, maybe? You just put it on there. It's really not that heavy, though. Maybe it's just a commemorative deal. Congratulations. It's a 1924 piece dollar. Looks to be in, it has really good detail, but unfortunately they covered it in like this, I don't know, maybe it's epoxy, probably. And the coin looks like it's been polished and cleaned, all the heck, but does have good detail. But this is pretty cool. I don't know if I'll sell this. I'm pretty sure I'll sell it because got to keep the coin store open. So when cool stuff like this comes in and I want to keep it, I can't. I got to sell it. But that's pretty cool. From Jackson, Tennessee. Not sure exactly what the congratulations is for, but it's in this box, which I don't have the lid. I don't know what happened to the lid. He might have taken it. Yeah, because there was other stuff in the collection. There was a lot of jewelry too in this collection that I don't really show you guys the jewelry that comes in. I don't think that's very interesting to see jewelry. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm just stacking all of these so I can bring them out. This is the last of this collection right here, guys. Let's check to see if we have any key dates or anything like that in the Morgans. But here we have, first up is a 1978 Cole Morgan that has a big old chunk missing out of it. It's a, did I say 19? I meant 1878. I do that all the time. Sorry, guys. But I'm not used to saying 18, whatever. I'm used to saying 19s, and now I have to get used to saying 20s. We are now in 2024. But yeah, 1878. Morgan, can't really see a mint mark, so I'm assuming Philly. If not, it's too worn. But that's crazy. It's got a big old chunk missing out of it. Next up is another kind of worn one, but it's a 1881. 1881 Morgan. Again, I'll probably end up ripping these out of their flips, and they will be used as for silver content. Yada yadas. 1881, not bad. Here's a better looking one, but it looks like it's maybe has been cleaned, maybe not. Hard to tell on this one. Maybe it is. It's a 1884 Morgan. 1884, what is it? It is a 1884 O. Again, another common Morgan. This one's got really good detail, but it does kind of have like that polished look to it. It might have been, because it almost kind of looks like if it was in, it didn't have so much scuffs. It looked almost proof-like. You can see the glare coming off of this thing. But I think it's been polished. Or maybe it's been dipped. One of the two. And up next, we got a 1921. Again, extremely common Morgan. 1921. This was a Philly. And this one's got really good detail. Nice strike on it. Not bad, not bad. 1921. Another 1921. And this one is another Philly. I'm not sure why. This one's got a $10 price tag. This one's got an $11 price tag. Maybe they were different dealers, but they're both the same coin. They both look about the same. The $10 one actually looks a little better than the $11 one. So, other than that yellow tone that it's got. But here it is, 1921 Morgan. Again, the 21 is probably the most common Morgan out there. Actually, it is the most common Morgan out there. The 1921. Here's one that has seen better days. Again, a 21. This is a 21S. And another 21. This one's 1150. But it's a 1921 Philly. Again, Eagle's got some really good detail. Doesn't have really any rim damage or anything like that. Maybe up there's a tiny nick. Other than that, solid coin, solid 1921. Here we have a 1899. 1899 Morgan. And it's a O. Ooh, this one's got really good detail. Still has a nice little cartwheel. Might have been polished, cleaned at one point. Maybe dipped. But it's a 1899 O, very common. Here's a 1900. This one's definitely been cleaned. An 1900 Morgan. It's got some scratching up here, unfortunately. And I got two more, guys. Two more. Here we have another 1921, but this one's $12.50. The price just keeps going up and up on these guys. 1921. It's another Philly. 1921 Philly. Right here. And last but not least, in this collection, we have another 1900 Morgan silver dollar. Looks like the silver dollars, it's a O or a bust. All pretty common dates. This one's got some nice shine to it. All pretty common dates, but still Morgans. Not bad. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on all of the cool things that come in, guys. And until then, I will see you next time. Have a good day.